Let's phone a friend. No.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. So the Nets starting 5. They've got Simmons, and it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Atlanta, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with Collins, and it's Griffin in at the 3 spot. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Now here's Murray. A floater, and there's the nice layup by Griffin. Griffin's got the opening basket of the game for Atlanta.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Dinwiddie with it. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. Bridges, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Here's Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Young against Dinwiddie. Outside for Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Braun. Simmons passes to Claxton. Rebound by the Hawks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business.
Hey, layups.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Oh, that's a beautiful lay by Nicholas.
In the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or
Aaron Griffin. What a dunk there, rookie.
One of the game's top dunkers. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done.
That one. Nicholas Clarkson.
Energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Despite the Nets shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Here's Simmons. Following the score by DeJounte Murray. Collins with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trae make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes it to Murray. Going inside. Shoots over Bridges. Atlanta again missing. And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
Has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Over to the wing. Young looking around. Murray with it. Bridges covering. Murray against Bridges. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Braun, defended by Griffin. Simmons inside. Working on Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Okongwu's shot is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Claxton no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And finished off by Griffin.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now here's Dinwiddie. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here.
There is an imagination of
ball game now.
creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
DeAndre Hunter's gonna come in.
Comes in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Griffin, and it's Bogdanovich in for Murray. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
Pass to Fernando. Outside Bogdanovich. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Dinwiddie. To the inside. Simmons. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, I tell you, you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score. Draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent. say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Here's Young. He gets it in there. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Young against Dinwiddie. That one, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Hunter on the wing. With the floater. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks leading by 7. And there's the pass to Bay. Driving to the basket.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Back to Bridges.
2 minutes.
Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Outside for Simmons. Bridges against Bogdanovich. Here's Simmons. And finally they hit one. Simmons got 5 points so far.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Johnson, he's checked in for Bay.
Coming to the floor for your Hawks, Jalen Johnson.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
.139 left to play here in the first. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here now is Dinwiddie. To the left wing. Braun. Off target from outside.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 9-point game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
First one falls for him. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. And Simmons drops them both. The Hawks lead by 7. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Four on the clock. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Nets trail by 7. Thomas surveying the D. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And Simmons slams it in.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Yeah! 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And you can see Young's confidence and leadership growing each season. He knows he belongs, and now it's about contending for championships.
And so Young nails them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Nets trail by 5. They've got DeJounte Murray. John Collins is out there with Okongwu. And it's Griffin, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Griffin. On the wing, Johnson. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Outside Thomas. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now, here's Mills. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Simmons can't get it to go. Pass to Sharp. No good on the shot. Collins with some nice D. Pass to Murray. Brooklyn with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Atlanta with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. On the wing, Johnson. There's the 3. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
How many times times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Now here's Murray after Ben Simmons' miss. Murray kicks to Collins. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Collins has got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
No good on the free throw. Bays checked in for the Hawks. And he's good on the second. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Collins. And stolen by Simmons. Thomas passes to Harris. Kicks to Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, Murray with it from outside the arc. The rebound by Sharp.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
He doesn't get the second one. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Murray scanning the floor. And it's Murray with the jam.
Credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Simmons, the three from Mills, and it's good. Assisting on the play with Simmons. Mills has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Atlanta calls timeout. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
Here we go.
Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Ben Simmons. And Hayes subbed in for
Keon Hayes comes in. One point guard we did trade for. Now this is one of the point guards that do have some defense as he get a defensive stop there. Beautiful move. For Killian and one! For Killian Hayes! One of this young point guard.
Trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Young. He's got 6. Inside, here's Collins. And 2 free throws coming up on it. To get that one to, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Higgins. 11 points for him in that last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's his first foul. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Collins. Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Thomas. Bay pulls it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Outside, Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 5, and the officials will call the illegal screen.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 10-2 run here. Got a hand on it.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Harris passes to Finney-Smith. Chalk up 2 there. Finney-Smith's got 4 points this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
Hayes finds Thomas. Harris outside. Here's Finney-Smith. He's defended by Bay. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-issue triples made in the NBA.
Now here's Hayes.
2 minutes remaining.
And the pass to Finney-Smith. He can't get it to go. Hunter with some nice defense. They get a hand on it. The dive for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Greg, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Now, here's Hunter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
He's with it, defended by Young. 1:31 left to play in the first half. Claxton, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Claxton's got 7.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Hay kicks to Young. To the wing right side. Fernando, the pass to Young. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Claxton. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bay wide open, and he fired. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here's Hayes. Banked in off the glass. Hayes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And the foul called on Killian Hayes.
Team second.
That's foul number 2 for him. Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. He kicks to Hunter. From downtown, it's rebounded by Hayes.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Good defensive work there by Young. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich, and that one drops. Bogdanovich has got.
Are we just not able to get stops in this game?
On the fast break from Bogdanovich, getting out ahead.
Oh, I thought he made that one.
The opportunity to score.
And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes. And guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. If we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Looking at the Hawks. And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison, playing for one another. Love to watch the team.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Jalen Johnson has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Here's Murray. Drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got 10 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Claxton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 9.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Collins kicks to Griffin. The feed to Okongwu. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. He's off on that one. Nets trail by 5. Here's Claxton. 9 points in the game so far. Bridges passes to Claxton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Hawks leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Griffin, and it's blocked.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Back to Bridges. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To the right side. O'Neal passes to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Wide open look here for Murray. And good. And he takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Dinwiddie.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Young passes to Murray. Back to Young. This one for 3. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Here's Okongwu. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And Atlanta has possession. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hayes checked in.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Here's Watanabe. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Murray, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
For Atlanta, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Down low. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And Brooklyn making a change. Simmons is checked in. Here's Dinwiddie. 8 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
The Hawks trailing. Pass to Collins.
Utah, Watanabe. His second. Team's third.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
He's off on the second. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's Murray with the G.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Passes it to Bay. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins looking around. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His second.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And he knocks down the first one. Hunter's checked in for Okongwu. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 2. And Simmons slams it in.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Atlanta's shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. A nice shot by Griffin.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Simmons. It counts. And the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Griffin. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Bridges. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And, you know, these guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. And so Bogdanovich has both of them. Nets trail by 4. Dinwiddie outside. He feeds it to Simmons. It's stolen by Johnson. Out in his own on the break. Up the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve. But he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And the Nets making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Bridges passes to Watanabe. And he uses the glass on the lane. Watanabe's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Murray finds Bogdanovich. Hunter against O'Neal. And that one's good. Hunter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Now Hayes. He's got 5. Pass to Watanabe. 5 on the clock. No good from 18.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Nets trail by 8. Now here's Hayes. Out to the wing. That shot no good. Hunter with some nice defense. Open shot by Murray. And too long on the shot.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And stolen by Bay. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Hunter. And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Ben Simmons. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Watanabe. And both free throws good for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Hayes the pass to Finney-Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Finney-Smith's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
They recover it. 1:12 left to play in the 3rd. To the wing on the left. Here's Hayes. Off target from 3-point range. Bridges against Bay. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Hayes. Another shot. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Claxton.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to make. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
They are just killing them on the interior.
So both teams making some changes here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Young nails them both. .15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. To the left side wing. Braun. They get it back. Finney-Smith passes to Hayes. Braun. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Okongwu. Young is out there with Johnson. And it's Griffin. And it's Collins in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. They grab their own miss. Ball stolen. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. One-on-one here. Here's Johnson. And that one hits back iron. Nets trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Claxton, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. Who's shot the ball 11 times.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. Here's Bridges and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Griffin down low. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Collins. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Net shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. To the middle, Braun. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on A.J. Griffin.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he makes the first. Murray's checked in for Johnson. And the Nets also making a change. Simmons is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Man, your heart's you dancing.
Head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Now here's Hayes, defended by Young, and stolen by Okongwu. Ball's knocked loose. Feeds to Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Bridges outside. He lobs it up, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 8 now on the night. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Now here's Hayes, defended by Young. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Collins. For 3, Murray. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt. And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
That one misses.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
And he nails the third. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Hayes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Third person. Team second. Shooting for Brooklyn.
That free throw good from Hayes.
At the line for two.
Hayes hits them both. Atlanta leading by 6. The pass to Okongwu. Outside Griffin. Young outside. Here's Okongwu.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Nets trail by 8. Hayes with it. In the corner. Simmons with it. Hayes in the post. Young's there. Clock at 6. Braun. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Tries again. Rebounded by the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hayes the pass to Claxton. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal. Team second. At the line
and that one falls for Collins.
At the line for 2.
And so Collins nails both of them. Nets trail by 12. Here's Hayes. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Collins kicks to Griffin. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's his 5th foul.
Oh my, he really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
Collins finds Griffin. Bobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Braun, defended by Griffin. Hayes with it. Young's there. Here's Claxton. No good. Collins with some nice D.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Young, good.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Nets trail by 14. And here's Hayes. Pass to Bridges from deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu is now for Atlanta. They've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Collins. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And stolen by Murray. Puts it up from 12. Griffin's shot is off. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Hayes. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Wide open look. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 now on the night. Hayes with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Bridges left side. From deep. Offensive rebound. Back to Hayes. Griffin with the steal. Murray outside. Out to the wing. Passes to Griffin. Missed inside. Nets trail by 16. Pass to Simmons. To end the drought. Collins grabs the miss. Collins is hawk shooting 49% on the game. He'll take that. Young with no one around. No good on the three.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges for 3. That shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for DeJounte Murray.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Hayes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
That one is off. Martin's checked in for the Hawks.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
So it's the Hawks now. Outside Holiday. 46 seconds left in the fourth. That one drops for him.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
That's tipped. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His first, team's fourth.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
Spencer Dinwiddie. Taking.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. So it's Atlanta now. 16-point lead. The pass to Okongwu. Back to Holiday. The teardrop falls in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here. Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Brooklyn foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. Third personal. Team is in the penalty.
That free throw good from Holiday.
For your Hawks, Aaron Holiday. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Holiday. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great...